if you want to lose weight, but you don't want to lift a finger, you hate sweating, you may get your hair done all the time and you don't want to sweat it out, snacks on the side, chips, cheeses before you go to bed, if you know you're eating all that, then you know I need to cut some stuff out. And I don't have to wait for the food to digest, because by the time I'm waiting, I don't even want to work out no more. You know, to cut out certain things that you know is adding unnecessary fat and unnecessary calories. Sometimes I have chips, but when I don't have chips, I'm not eating, thinking, or looking for no chips. All the hair and bumps and breakouts and bloating, that's all hormone imbalance. When I put my clients on the supplements and no working out at all, their rate of weight loss has been about 7 pounds in 30 days. Imagine how much weight you could lose. Stay tuned.
You know what you're doing, so keep on moving. Got all the niggas like, hey, girl, I'm trying to loosen you. Half and half of that goose and juice. Baby, tell me what it's gonna be. Look at them sparks coming right now. Looking like the 4th of July. You're officially coming with me. She knows.
What's up, buddies? We're back with another video. Today's video is going to be different. It's not like what you guys have seen from me in a while, because I'm usually doing like cooking videos and vlogs and stuff like that. But today's video is going to be a little different. We are going to be talking about ways to lose weight with no exercise whatsoever. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can I lose weight without exercise? Like, is it surgery? No, and it's actually the real lazy way. And what I'm gonna tell you is the real lazy girl method to losing weight, but it's almost like an effortless way. So if you want to lose weight, but you don't want to lift a finger, you hate sweating, you may get your hair done all the time and you don't want to sweat it out, or you may just want to ease into it. You may not be ready to go full-fledged fitness, a little bit of a head start in a way. If any of those things sound like you, I encourage you to keep watching. You are gonna love today's topic. I just want to give you guys a little bit of a backstory. I have been working out for as long as I can remember. I started training when I was in middle school. I remember the first thing I ever did was boxing. For whatever reason, like, I just fell in love with exercise. Like, I didn't realize in that moment, obviously, it was like a release. Like, I fell in love with the act of releasing emotion, stress, anger, anything. And over time, living my life, I started doing smaller things, fasts and many little diets to lose weight in different ways. And then in 2020, well, 2019-ish, I started dating someone. That person was kind of the gateway to my fitness career. This person particularly had passion for being active, and I didn't at the time. I had a very strict mother. I couldn't really go outside and do much. So when he would ask me to like go on hikes or do different things, well, in my mind I wasn't thinking, oh, I'm not doing something he likes, or I'm not being active and working out or catching the hint. No, I was thinking my mom's strict, she's gonna question me, she's not gonna want me to go. It was just a crazy thing. So one particular day we were on FaceTime, he was hiking and he screenshot a picture of me. I think in hindsight it's like, girl, he's trying to tell you that you are fat. So me and him, we didn't work out the first time. It wasn't anything that I did. When somebody's not ready for you, or if somebody is not attracted to the person you are at the moment, that doesn't mean you're not an attractive person. That doesn't mean anything negative about you. That just means that that person is just not the person for you now or forever. I look back at that picture and I was like, Jen, like, I did not notice that I got bigger, because my whole life I had already looked at my body in a different way. I never felt like I was just normal. One of the first several times I started to look at my body was because of family members that made fun of my weight. And the first time I got questioned about my weight was when I was 12 years old, or maybe 10. I'll never forget, I was asked, like, why are you so fat? And as a child, you don't know. You have baby fat when you're a child. And for me, I have chubbier cheeks. I was born to have thicker thighs and a bigger butt. I carry a lot of fat in my arms. So all these different things, I didn't know what to think of it. So unfortunately, my first bullies per se was not strangers, it was family and people that I knew. I was granted the beautiful, beautiful blessing of insecurity at a young age. I had body dysmorphia real bad. I constantly tried to find ways to lose weight. I've been in like 14, 16, 18s, 20s, 22. So I've been bigger, but I also have been super skinny. And I've had people at that time think that I was on hard drugs because I was super skinny. And I was realizing that you guys are never gonna be happy. The people that do not handle or treat you well are the same people that are gonna come back and want any time of day from you. So after that, I hadn't really looked at my body in a while. I had lost weight in middle school, and that was the first time I lost weight. My metabolism was so strong that I really didn't have to do much. In my senior year is when I started dating the young man. And so I looked at the picture one day and I saw how big I was. I was like, no, I literally told myself, Jen, you're big. Something's gotta give. And it was peak COVID. So I couldn't do much but learn what to do at home. So I started working out, but then eventually it became a routine and I was working out, and I looked good. And eventually I went to college. Things changed between us and I got ghosted for the very first time. I pretty much took back my power and put it into my fitness. As I was sitting on the floor crying, SZA Hit Different had came on YouTube. And she had just came out with the video, she had just posted it. And SZA had taken a little hiatus for a while. So when she popped out, I was like, oh my gosh. I clicked on that video, y'all, and I saw her body. I was so inspired. I was like, I have to achieve this. And for me, it was like, I'm gonna get this body. I'm gonna get my abs. I'm gonna be in the best shape ever, and I'm gonna make sure that nobody will ever make me feel this way ever again. I looked at other people, women. I was insecure. I compared myself. I just was low. So guess what, y'all? I did it. And I'm gonna insert some pictures here of how I looked when I got my abs and all that. And it was a little bit difficult because for me, when the transformations came, I didn't realize, oh my gosh, I'm losing weight too fast, because I was now addicted to working out. I didn't understand that rest was more important. I was training girls all day. In between class, I was working out twice a day. So I was overly working out, but I was working. I have my business. Over the time, I started to learn my muscle groups and the importance of rest and nutrition. So I learned a whole lot along the way. I want to show you guys what I looked like in high school. And then I also am going to show you guys what I looked like as soon as I finished my workout journey. When I would always think of my body in high school or how I felt sloppy. I didn't feel beautiful. When I looked back at those pictures and videos, y'all, I was so mad at myself. Because I'm like, Jen, I know you're not sitting up here feeling like that was fat, when that's the literal body you're trying to achieve right now. That was my fitness history. I kind of just wanted to give you guys a backstory of how I started training and getting into that. I know exactly what I'm doing, what muscle groups to work on, what parts of the body to achieve a certain look you want. So now let's talk about the 3 ways you can lose weight without any exercise. For number 1, I have stopped eating after a certain time. Now, if you love food, if you have an emotional attachment to food like I do, you may not want to do this because it may cause a hate-love relationship with your food. But if you want to lose weight, if you want to lose your stomach, your gut, you're gonna have to stop eating after a certain time. I would stop eating around 7. My clients, I told them the latest was 9 o'clock. Our little cafe on campus, it closed at like 10. Not eating after a certain time really skyrockets your progress. Other people can do as early as 6. I like the window to be from 6 to 9. So you can give your body time to digest the food that is already eaten. When your body is able to break down food and break down the food real good too, it is building more energy in your body. Energy in the body is called ATP. which is the main source that helps burn fat in your body. This was my favorite subject in college. When your body is breaking down and digesting your food, it's helping to build more energy, which creates the ATP, which is the chemical bond in your body that you need to burn fat. The more you stop eating after a certain time, your body is shrinking its stomach. And for whatever reason, your body loves this. It changes so fast. It's like the most natural detox you can ever give yourself. The more you do it, you'll feel your stomach shrinking because you won't be able to eat as much. In a good way, like you'll be eating and you're like, I'm full. You know, and that's the best way to build your metabolism. People look for appetite suppressing pills and supplements all the time. But the most natural is to stop eating after a certain time. And you can even get a little fancy with it and stop eating at a certain time too. So I used to do 12 or 1, and then I would stop eating by 7. So I don't start eating until around 12 or 1 after I finished my workout. I personally did work out before I ate. I enjoy working out before I eat because it doesn't give me a sluggish feeling. And I don't have to wait for the food to digest, because by the time I'm waiting, I don't even want to work out no more. You know, I don't care. I could be 5 years in this thing, and I'm still gonna feel the same, like I need to get it. I need to get it in when I got it on my mind. That's what happens with the body. And then eventually, like I said, you'll find yourself not being able to eat as much in a great way. Your stomach will really start to shrink. But also my waist got smaller. Because of my genetics, I just believe that it could have been why my waist got so small. It's the best way to target your stomach. Like, people feel like you can't target train, but you actually can. You just have to do research on what you're trying to achieve. There's different workouts that'll help you target muscle and target fat, and then there's also different activities and things you can do to target stomach fat and stubborn fat around your stomach. If I am going to bed by 7, 8, and if I eat something really, really heavy by 5, I'm good until tomorrow. You know, it's for people who eat really late that really you gotta So that's that. Hopefully that makes sense. Number 2 would be calorie deficit. So everybody explains calorie deficit as the act of not eating as many calories as you're burning. So if I'm only burning 1,000 calories a day, I need to be eating under that. I like to describe calorie deficit as basically just not eating as much. Literally, when you know that you're eating 2 Whoppers, medium fry, milkshake, snacks on the side, chips, cheeses before you go to bed, if you know you're eating all that, then you know I need to cut some stuff out. I'm not eating 2 Whoppers. I'm eating 1, you know? Baby yourself, because this is your life. This is what you're trying to achieve. Don't let nobody tell you gotta be a certain way. You gotta eat certain things to achieve certain goals. Like, come on now. Take advice from other people, but also learn your body. Listen to your body. So, yeah, cut it down. If I know I eat a whole slice of pizza in one sitting, let me try to only eat a half. Or let me eat a half and add a salad to it. And I may be super duper full, but I'm still in the act of a calorie deficit because I'm not eating more than I'm burning. Even if you're not burning a whole lot of calories every day, you're not working out or anything, you're kind of cutting back here and there. So that's one way. Best way, I would say, is to cut out certain things that you know is adding unnecessary fat and unnecessary calories. And that's what I did. Dairy, chips, snacks, breakfast food, any kind of stuff like that, I really cut it out. I did not eat it. Ice cream, I didn't eat nothing. No cold drink, I didn't drink nothing but water. So I was very disciplined. I did become pescatarian for like 2 years. Before I did all of that, I just completely cut out the things that I knew like that were unnecessary. Like, half the time I find myself, like, sometimes I have chips, but when I don't have chips, I'm not eating, thinking, or looking for no chips. Out of sight, out of mind for me. That could be the very well same with you. Stop buying snacks, stop buying things. If you don't have it here, how could you even get it? Unless you're just that fiend off of ice cream. You could find things that are alternatives for the same things you love. Do your research. I did extensive research. Days, months, years worth of research. from various people online and in person and all that. So there's a million different ways to achieve something. That is what I would describe a calorie deficit. A calorie deficit is definitely not eating as much as you're burning, but it's also cutting out unnecessary things that are adding calories to your body every day. Things that you know you can probably live without for at least a few months, at least a few weeks, until you get to where you're trying to be. Because once you get to where you're trying to be, you're gonna be like, dang, bump the ice cream, bump the cheeses, I can't. And when it comes to our favorite snacks, even supplements and protein drinks and pre-workouts, those have the very things that are harming us, that are causing the bloating, that are causing the stubborn fat. I cut that shit out. Once I found out that, and I saw that my favorite pre-workout and my energy metabolism boosting stuff had the very ingredient that stores fat in my gut, I was like, bruh, you can't have nothing. So I cut it out, honey. I cut it out. I got the exact body that I was looking for. I was very clean, very healthy, smelled good inside and out, perfect clear skin, very great. So yeah, that is the calorie deficit. It is. Number 3, which is the last tip that I have, is to balance your hormones and take supplements that will help cleanse your gut. I have a video. I made it in like 2021, I think. It's here on YouTube. It's called My Weight Loss Transformation. I have a very detailed video on the things that I did, the things that I took, ate, all these things in more detail than what I'm talking about now. But you want to find 2 supplements that balance your hormones and detox your body. As women, because we go through so much emotionally, but also like we got menstrual cycles, our hormones are so off balance all the time. Oh my gosh, I'm breaking out because my hormones are off balance. But all the hair and bumps and breakouts and bloating, that's all hormone imbalance. If you were to get a supplement that balances your hormones, you would see the total difference in your life. So anyway, I do mention a couple supplements in that video. Go check it out if you want to know. But I do have my very own supplements. I have my own hormone balancing supplement, and I have my own detoxing supplement. I give it to my clients to take. And those 2 things really, really help your body. Not only is it detoxing you, sometimes you're not detoxing out your behind. You could detox, sinus. You can detox through sweat. You can detox through a million different ways. Just because you're not boo-booing as much doesn't mean you're not detoxing. And if you are boo-booing, that's great. If you're not as much, that means you don't have as many toxins in your body probably. Just keep on keeping on. Doing that is great for the body. It's going to make sure all the unwanted waste and all that is cleansed out of your body. You do certain things, you don't realize the effect of it. You could drink. You can have a really big meal with cheese. Like, you could have all these different things, and then you wake up the next day and you're super bloated. Or you wake up the next day and you're very sluggish, or you broke out and all these things. Taking a hormone balancing pill or taking the detoxing supplements can wipe that out. I like to call it canceling out. I used to eat late in college, and I would instantly pop me 2 detoxing pills, and I'll let my friends know, y'all, I'm canceling out this liquor that I just drank. And it helped. Like, I would wake up with no bloated stomach, y'all. It really helped. You do not need supplements that have a million different things in it. Go to my video and look at the supplements I mentioned, but I have the bundle already together. You can get them on my website, SoDivineFitness.com. When I put my clients on the supplements and no working out at all, their rate of weight loss has been about 7 pounds in 30 days. They're losing almost 10 pounds in a month with just those 2 supplements only. Not changing much, not doing much. So imagine how much weight you could lose putting all these things together. Not only are you not eating after a certain time to give your body time to detox, but you're taking a hormone balancing pill to help everything work how it's supposed to. Then you take a detoxing pill to help make sure that you don't have any unwanted toxins left in your body. And then you're on a calorie deficit. You're no longer eating dairy. You're no longer eating a lot of cheese and milk and cereal and Pop-Tarts and Cheez-Its and chips and ice cream. You're not doing that no more. But you're not even working out. But yet you just lost 30 pounds in 2 months. It's possible, y'all. Just imagine adding a workout to it. Oh girl, you BBL. We don't need that. This is the real lazy girl way, okay? That is everything I have for you guys. I really hope that this video helped somebody. I thank you guys for watching this video. I thank you guys for supporting. Even the people who just watch, I really thank you guys. I'm really trying to get back on YouTube and do what I need to do. Honestly, it has nothing to do with me and everything to do with my obedience to God. I've come such a long way. I just wanted to thank the people that are supporting me, that do support me. You don't realize how far you're going. You don't. I didn't know that I was gonna actually achieve the body that I always dreamed of, that 13-year-old me always wanted. I was literally looking up how to be pretty on YouTube. I really appreciate it because it is hard. It's hard to put yourself out there. It's hard to be consistent without seeing like results when you want them. Hard to come back to something and try again. I pray that I get where I need to be and want to be. And God knows, like, this is what I want to do. And I want to help people that's like me. I just pray that I'm pleasing God. I'm making them happy. And I do not cry in front of people. I do not cry on camera. I think that's weird. When it needs to flow, it needs to flow. And you need to release it. And it takes a real mentally strong person to keep showing up for themselves, even when nobody else has done it. Enough of that simp stuff. So sorry for crying. And I look a mess. I got bags under my eyes. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry to leave you guys on a weirdish note. Thank you for whoever's watching this video. Stay tuned for the next one. It's gonna be soon. I've been keeping up with my posts, y'all. When y'all see this video, this will be my 3rd time posting, and that'll be more than I've ever posted, y'all. You have to keep putting yourself out there until the right person sees you. I think in high school was the last time I was more active on YouTube. I just always gave up on myself. But this time, God is like, no distractions. I don't care if nobody sees this video. It's my 3rd video, and I'm so proud of myself. So, I'm so sorry guys for the emotions, but I thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for the next video. We will be back next Wednesday. I hope you guys loved this video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, message me, anything. My socials are in my bio. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. We will be back consistently. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Love ya. Love ya. Are you still here? Are you still here?